is to explain in detail the reasons why we are deciding to recruit what we call reservists in the RDF. I explained that the concept of reserve force is not a new concept. However, we have expanded the concept to include three types of reservists. We have operational reservists who are between the ages of 18 and 25, and a few other specialists that will be allowed to join as operational reservists up to the age of 28. We have reinforcement reservists who are people who have gone into their retirement and can be recalled or will be automatically, will join automatically the reinforcement reserve for a period of 5 years after retirement. For instance, if you are a colonel and you have retired at 55, you automatically become a reinforcement reservist for a period of 5 years. Then the third type of reservist is the strategic reservist. Here, these are specialists, people with special skills, special education, and experience in specific fields that are required in the military. And so we have given an opportunity for people with such skills to join the army, to join as reservists in the army, and they will be called upon whenever they are required to offer their services on a temporary and, if need be, on a permanent basis. So those are the three categories. And then we also explained the benefits that accrue to each of these reservists. As the Chief J1 explained clearly, we have a number of benefits and rights and benefits. The right to education, military education. They have the right to medical treatment whenever, they will be, while they are active, they will be able to access medical treatment. They have access to recreational centers in the military. They have a right to joining cooperatives, which are related to the military. And then, as far as the benefits are concerned, there are a number of benefits that reservists have. They have access to jobs in industries and in income-generating projects under the Ministry of Defense. But like the Chief J1 mentioned, this, we say they may have access, not they must have access. So there's a difference, okay? They can have access to internship opportunities in institutions and agencies affiliated to the Ministry of Defense. And then we also talked about end of membership of the reservist. The membership of reservists ends due to the following reasons. Definitive end of reservist status, when your time has ended. There is a rescission of service contracts, which will be determined by the employer. You may be granted a request. You may have requested and you're granted a request. There is also medical discharge, just like the active soldiers. Dismissal. Naturally, if you do not meet the expectations of the military, you can be dismissed. Stripping of military ranks. If you conduct yourself in a manner that does not befit your rank and or you commit a crime, you can be stripped of your ranks. To be definitively sentenced to a term of imprisonment equal to or exceeding 2 years. The last is death. You will no longer be, of course, a reservist when that happens. Then we also have end of employment liability. The package received by a reservist who ends employment is calculated on the basis of the cumulative time of mobilization for training and active military service. For instance, if the cumulative time of reactivation is equal to at least 10 years, the reservists shall receive the package equivalent to the end of contract in the RDF Special Statute. If the cumulative time of mobilization for training and active military service is less than 10 years, the reservists shall receive the package calculated on a pro rata basis. Okay? And then someone asked about promotions. Okay? So in regard to promotions, as one of your rights, the right to promotion is there if you fulfill the conditions of promotion provided by the RDF statute. Someone was asking if you are a cadet officer, if you've joined the officer cadet course and you are a reservist, do you have the same opportunities? The cumulative time you have trained and served will be considered in the promotion of a reservist. Okay? You also have a right to honorary distinctions. You can be awarded honorary distinctions for the service that you have rendered to the defense forces. You have a right to salary and allowances that accrue to your to you as a reservist. And then something he also mentioned is that you are entitled to a special moratorium on job security. So the ministry will be engaged in negotiating with the employers on job security. But I must stress that the disciplinary conduct, your disciplinary conduct in your job, civilian life, should not be a question here. If you are dismissed on grounds of indiscipline at your workplace, don't use the Ministry of Defense to get back your job. Okay? So you need to conduct yourself in a manner that is acceptable to civil institutions. Indeed, like one of you asked, the recruitment of reservists has got nothing to do with the security situation in the region. It's got more to do with professionalizing our defense forces in such a way that we include reservists of different types, as I clearly explained. And we are giving an opportunity to Rwandans who want to join, both from within and from without the diaspora, to be able to offer their services in the protection of the territorial integrity and national sovereignty of the Republic of Rwanda.